Welcome to Stool Talk. Two shitheads sitting on stools talking shit. We do have an extra. It's three shitheads.
What up? What
Sorry,
up?
Lo. It's Anna. Got Anna, Alex, and Ben.
Yo.
Today we're gonna have some interesting drinks. I'm excited, or an interesting drink. I'm excited. I'm not making it like a professional bartender did. I looked it up, and now there's like this type of drink is the type of drink that like they have competitions for now, just like an old fashioned, and they're like, who makes the best one? And everyone's got like the real way to do it is like put egg in it and like
Ew,
crazy
what?
shit. Yeah.
So what are you making?
But this is the simplest form. But
What's it called?
first, this episode of Stool Talk is sponsored by Exter. Go to rogueprod.com or click the link in the description to get 25% off your order. It's on us. So go take advantage of the deal and get yourself some high quality luxury accessories, wallets, phone cases, backpacks, etc. They're
pretty lit. Check it out.
Last week we had the Blake's hard cider. That was pretty good. The Imperial. I'm sure we'll go back to those as we run out of cocktail ideas.
It was very good.
Such.
I like that.
But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed that. It's still kind of the season though. I wanted to do. I know you like pumpkin shit, but I'm not a fan of pumpkin shit. I was trying to find like some seasonal drink, but everything's either pumpkin or cinnamon, and I'm like, cinnamon would be fucked me up, dude.
Yeah.
Especially if it's
True.
like some cream shit. But yeah, today's drink, we're gonna be trying the not original, but the classic whiskey sour, and
Okay.
all that is lemon juice, whiskey, and simple syrup. And put it over.
And usually egg whites,
Yeah, and like the fancy versions are with egg whites and like
where it's foamy.
like orange shavings and like just like crazy shit. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
It's called a whiskey sour.
Yeah, and then I got some lemons and cherries to
Garnish.
complement it. Yeah, to garnish. Thank you. That's the right
Ooh.
term. But yeah, we got a lot of shit left over from the party last weekend. It was a pretty nice party. I'm glad
Very
everyone
nice
showed up.
party. Thank you to Ben and Anna. Are we allowed to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say first names.
Can we say your name?
Just don't
Yeah.
say my full name because I
Okay.
know you
and
know
her
it.
social number and
And our address.
exactly.
I don't know how I've done like a million episodes of the podcast, and I just realized, like, wait, do we say names on this podcast?
First name basis is good.
My let me tell you what I was thinking about this. So like when we do have the drinks on every episode, I mean we gotta rank them in some kind of way. So I think I came up with a pretty basic ranking system for this.
Oh, here we go.
It's just, does it drink? Yes or no? Can you drink it? Is it?
What?
Well, yeah.
Is
Is it
consumable?
drinkable?
Is it good?
consumable?
Like, can you sit there and drink that?
Yeah.
Or would you drink it again?
Is it unbearable?
Hold on.
That's what-
Okay.
Yeah, is it
alright.
bearable? Is it
Yeah.
is it drinkable? Can you drink this? You might not love it. You might not drink two of them, but you drank. You have that. Does it drink? Yes or no? Okay. But then I think we should get some qualifiers, right? And these qualifiers, we each get 5, right? And as we're doing this throughout the year, we'll mark it now. Like it was Halloween, so we'll say next Halloween or whatever. These qualifying drinks that we'll have, or we'll say they are. We'll each get 5 of them, and at the end of the year, we'll do some kind of like competition or
What do
tournament.
you mean
to-
qualifiers? Like your
So-
favorite drinks?
Yeah. Say we're having a drink, and you're like, "Oh my god, dude, this is awesome.
great.
This is amazing. Like, I really think this is like in my top 5." Well, then we're gonna write that down for your top 5.
Gotcha.
A little additive to that was I was gonna say that we only get one change. So
Oh, okay.
as you go along, you put your top 5 down. If we're getting,
Yeah.
you still got a lot of time.
You just got to
left.
be like, oh, this is my 4. How do you know what's your 3 and your 2 and your 1?
Well, it's not. I guess it wouldn't be necessarily
Placement?
ranked like 1 through
Okay.
5th, 1st through 5th.
It's
It would
just
just
top
be
5.
like these are
Okay.
my top 5, because that's what I'm saying. At the end of the year, then we can do like a bracket tournament, figure out
Yeah, that
which
would be
ones
cool.
are in which place or whatever,
I like that idea.
And then busts, drinks that just suck. Like I would not recommend it to anybody. I can't even. I'm not going to
Anything with
finish the drink.
tequila.
I'm not going to finish the drink. Blah blah blah. It's a bust. But yeah, I think that's a decent ranking system. That's what I was trying to think.
You weren't just going to do 1 to 10?
No.
That's too simple.
But yeah, I was. Let me
That's
get
what they
started on
think
this drink.
we would do.
Ice ASMR.
I'm gonna have to. There's 3 of us, and there's no way this mixing glass is gonna be big enough for the 3 drinks. So I might have to do like a double, and then I'll make mine. I'll make you guys as yours, and
Okay.
then I'll make my own because there's no way I'm gonna fit 3 drinks worth of shit.
Can't you just do it in the glass and mix it up?
No,
Okay.
get with it.
Whatever. I was, just a barista, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
is currently.
I miss the tips. Tips were good. I can talk to anybody. I used to get good tips.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, in the morning. Next. And I would open by myself, so I get all the tips.
Oh nice. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like you don't usually hear people go like, "Oh, the mornings the tips were crazy," but if you're opening by yourself, that makes a lot
In
of
a
sense.
coffee place?
Yeah, for real.
People's days are just starting. They're not all pissed off.
Yeah,
They're ready
actually,
to
that
give you
makes-
some money.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Some good old Jameson. At least it's not that Kirkland brand.
I wish I could like describe what Ben is doing, but like I don't even know what any of these things are, to be honest.
I'm
with
sorry, I
you.
don't have the mic right in front of my face, but you put the lemon juice in, you put your you put your simple syrup in, and then you add your whiskey, shake it up, put it in a glass with some ice, garnish it, drink it. We're good.
What is
He's
the,
on step 3.
Are those cherries?
Yeah, maraschino.
Ooh.
Do you like maraschino?
I like the taste. I don't like eating cherries, but I love cherry flavor. Like I'll suck on a cherry.
So you
I'll
won't
I'll
eat a
suck the shit out
maraschino
of it.
cherry?
Those are candy cherries.
What's that? Wait, what?
Maraschino cherries? You won't eat them? You'll just suck it?
I'll just suck it. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds kind of gay.
Yeah, it is pretty gay. Yeah.
Normal, Alex.
Listen, I'll suck it. I'll tie the stem in a knot in my mouth.
Ew.
No, I can't do that. I always envied
stemless.
people that could do that.
You're not that talented.
I'm not.
Ask Haley.
I'm not that good at sucking. Hey-oh.
Ew.
Whoa.
I got the glass there. Shit just fell in the back room.
That was spooky. Do you want me to go check on it?
I swear to
it's
God,
the
this
fishing
house
Oh,
is haunted for
okay.
sure. I love how you know the noise.
Well, I was like, what is
Yeah,
it?
it's
There's
fishing
only
poles.
a couple things that could really fall down back.
Fishing poles.
To know how a fishing pole sounds when it collapses, that's real outdoor
lot about
man. Yeah,
He is an outdoor
that's
man.
real outdoor man knowledge.
I can't wait to buy some property.
That's what
Coming
Ben was
soon.
telling me, that you were talking about that.
Yep.
That's gonna be fun.
I can take that small one. I don't want a lot. And we're gonna build our own log cabin. Did he tell
That'd be
you about
so
that?
sick. I'm kinda.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, he's always sort of talked about like doing something like that.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Let the dogs run wild.
Yeah, for real.
Like a wild animal.
They'll love it.
I thought they were bears before. But we were looking like up in northern Michigan, and when you look in the description of some of the land, it's like, oh, it's a great hunting area, but there's also black bear.
sorry.
Oh, yikes.
So
Oh,
it's
thank
like,
you.
fuck.
Your garnish fell in there, my bad.
Oh, that's fine.
That's a whiskey sour, let me know.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
It actually looks
See
pretty
how
good. Like, it looks like
sour
it
it
looks
is.
how it should.
Yeah, dude, it looks.
And I use
frickin'
fresh
phenomenal.
lemon juice.
Can I
so
just say, I wish we could like put up a picture or something.
So that's another thing I was thinking was
Cheers.
that every time
Cheers.
we do an episode, even though this probably doesn't come out for like a week or two since we filmed it or since we recorded
Oh,
sour,
Alexander.
so no one
We
could
had a
see that.
faulty
But
accident here.
Alex just dropped his whole drink pretty much.
I am so
It's
sorry.
very sour.
Did you see what happened? I didn't
It
realize.
just slipped out of your hand.
No,
right?
it was. I didn't
Oh,
realize.
you hit it with the
I didn't
mic
realize
stand?
this was this far back, and I like. I'm so
Your
sorry.
peripheral vision is
Jesus
not very
Christ.
good.
I just tasted Anna's though. I like it. It is sour. That's what it's supposed to. I think that's exactly
It's
what
very
but
lemony.
But the whiskey is like not potent. Like it's not.
Ooh.
Alex is
Fuck.
really
He's
mixed
got
up.
2
So
sips
mad.
left.
Alex has like a really. He's got like 3.
It's
sips
so
left.
good. I wish I would have. God damn it.
Sorry, I gotta make a double anyway. I'll make another double.
Oh, it's so strong.
It's not.
That last sip was strong.
I didn't put that much whiskey.
Ben, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own. So.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, you just said that. Guys,
I'm more of a green tea girl, but go ahead.
I'll go a little light on the lemon here.
I've just been I've been a disaster recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like just my life this past entire month has been just like
I feel that.
What just happened.
Spilling a drink.
Just everything, yeah. Dropping my fucking phone every 2 seconds.
Stop wearing women's pants.
Listen.
Listen.
I love my Lulus, my Lululemons. No,
Ew, get out of here.
I never understood the I guess only like jogger guys wear that kind of stuff, right?
Max wears Lulus.
Does he?
It's because of his ass.
That's cringe.
That's cringe.
If you have a good ass as a man, you're supposed to rock khaki pants. Really makes it pop. Yeah.
Ew.
I'm sure he does.
It's not what I think of when I think of good ass.
You don't think a nice khaki pant?
No.
You don't think of a guy in church standing
No,
there
like
with
Max
his
and
family?
his basketball shorts that are too tight.
Now there's a little bit of wood flavor in there.
Ooh, Jameson is definitely kicking through on that one.
Oh yeah,
But still,
it's
sour.
good. I
Still
like
good.
it.
I definitely, I was originally just going to use be a savage and use bottled lemon juice. But, well, since I was at the store anyways,
Lemon
buying shit,
concentrate.
so I might as well get some lemons. So I squeezed probably 8 lemons to get lemon juice, and we're almost out.
Oh wow.
These lemons are so tiny and have no fucking juice in them, I swear to God.
Damn, when life gives you lemons, it's really not that much in lemon juice.
Oh, man. So I did some interesting searching the other day, and I was looking at, last week we looked up and we were talking about the weirdest dating sites. Remember that?
Yes,
We're talking
yeah.
about just the weirdest dating sites.
Farmer's meat or whatever.
Yeah, well, I found some really weird blog websites. But because I was just thinking, I'm just like, what? Have you guys ever fucking subscribed to a blog or read a blog?
Either of us?
Yeah.
No.
Because I
I
can't.
have.
Really? You've go and read someone's life every day or whatever?
Oh, it's not that type of blog.
Well, what kind of blog is it? Because that's what I envision when I think of
It's
blog.
this woman. She's also on Instagram, but she covers big trending topics like political things or just social media type things. She's been covering Robert Kennedy a lot.
Oh, okay.
And his whole life
to
and
be,
just
an
behind
activist.
the scenes, not activists, but just kind of shed a different light on scenarios. She covered the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case,
Okay.
and she's all about Epstein, so she
so she's
she'll
a
interview
conspiracy
people.
woman like us?
She is,
She's
yeah. She'll interview people to try to get the inside scoop and get the receipts and stuff that you just don't see anywhere.
Yeah, that's sweet. But you read her blog or whatever.
Yeah, at House and Habit.
But that's been around. That's been around for a long.
I'm glad we're all conspiracy women here.
Yeah, the three of us. But I never understood that concept because I know it's been around since we were fucking children, since the internet's been around.
She calls herself an investigative journalist.
I just think it's so weird. I don't think it's as weird nowadays because of social media and people just kind of know each other, know everyone's lives. But I think it's weird looking back, when the internet was not even working properly. And people were like, you know what, let's go check what so-and-so's doing today and go read their blog page. And I'm just like, what a weird concept. So I was like, there's got to be some interesting, weird fucking blogs.
But that's influencers too. They post stories about what they're doing all day.
That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, it's not.
So it's
but
I
But
follow
imagine
some
back
people
in
that.
2008, 2006.
Oh yeah, then it was
when
weird.
we were kids and all they had was GameCube, and they didn't even have Xbox yet. What were they doing, dude? When people had MySpace, that type of shit.
Before YouTube.
Yeah, it's just weird blogs. So I was gonna go through a couple here, but what do you think about this drink? I'm thinking
Dude, I might put it at the tail end of my top 5.
already.
Whoa.
Already, we got a lot of weeks out.
It's a 3 or a 4.
It's 52 weeks in the year, man.
Out of 10.
I love
You only
lemonade. I love lemon flavor.
Yeah, it's really good. I really like it.
I don't. I'm a wine girl though.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fair.
So that's a bust for Anna.
That's why whiskey's a man's
It's a bust.
drink.
So if you're a
Oh
wine,
no, I can shoot some whiskey.
I'm
Don't
kidding,
you
I'm
worry. You know our Crown Apple
the-
days.
Oh my God.
That's true. That's true.
I do
Fuck
not
that.
touch Crown anymore. But
Oh,
I
God.
saw they're coming out with Crown Blackberry.
Ooh.
that
and that would
sounds
be
like
lit.
a rough color to show up in the toilet. It's gonna be like a
Yeah.
dark
Yeah.
brown, blue, or like purple.
Purpley brown.
Oh man. But yeah, if you're a wine drinker
Oof.
like Anna, I don't know if you like it. It's pretty good, and honestly, it's being made by me, so who
It's
knows?
very spirit forward.
I did put a little extra splash in both of them just because
That's
we had
a
to get
very polite
the
way of
motors
saying.
lubed up. You know?
That's a very polite way of saying that it's strong. It's very spirit forward.
Hell yeah.
Like, hey, bartender, this is a little too spirit forward for me.
Get that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
You've never heard that term before?
No, but I like
No.
it. It's very
No.
it's very polite.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is in my top 5 here, but it is really good. And that's another thing. Should we make it like, if you're gonna add it to your top 5, you gotta add it now? You know,
Like,
that kind of makes
you have
it
to rank it at
because
a certain
like the
number.
next episode, I can't be like, this drink sucks. I think this should go on there. You know what I mean?
This is how I feel about this drink. I think I could confidently put it at like number 5 or like number 4.
So you are adding a ranking.
Do you want to
to
add it? We can
Yeah.
add it already.
Yeah.
Add it. All right. Alex's first drink that he would qualify as a sour whiskey.
You know
Whiskey
what
sour,
liquor I
that's
really
the word.
liked
That
was that coffee brandy that we tried in Louisville.
sounds good.
Oh
at
yeah,
King
the brandy.
and
The
whatever.
brandy was good. I didn't think I would really
The
like
coffee
brandy
one
because I
was
mean I like
good.
cognac, but that shit was good. It was good. I mean that's
Or
just
the chocolate
liquor
one.
made
Oh
from
my
wine.
god, the chocolate one.
See,
Fuck.
that's why I love stouts. I love like coffee and chocolate flavored stouts.
You would
so
love
much.
that brandy. I
You
should have
think?
bought that.
yeah.
Oof.
I should have brought it. I mean,
Maybe
no,
online you can
he
buy it.
he
right?
had the Coppers and Kings.
Copper and Kings.
Yeah,
Did I?
remember it
That,
was in the
that
bourbon
bourbon or no brandy, right?
Oh
drank
yeah,
that.
it was. Yeah,
We
yeah,
did
yeah,
drink that.
yeah.
It was brandy.
It was brandy.
But the chocolate one, it has like little chocolate chips in it almost.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you would
was
like that.
really
You like
good.
the rich shit.
Yeah.
It was good.
I think that's what you're gonna get for Christmas.
Yeah. If you are,
That
if you ever.
was- I appreciate
If you're ever in
The
Louisville,
chocolate one
definitely
is
recommend Coppers and Kings. They hooked us up for sure at the time.
And the tour was lit.
The tour was cool. It was very.
What
I mean,
was
we
our
went
tour
early
guide's
in the
name?
morning, but it was like low key and nobody was around.
Yeah, we
Nobody
were
was-
the second one.
And we left there and got lunch. It was bumping by lunchtime. There's people walking around.
Ooh, that lunch place we went to. An
Yeah.
authentic Mexican place. You know it's about to be good when they're only speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
For real.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Everybody.
Really? I mean, like they could
Everybody.
take your order, right?
Oh, I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. They just
'Cause it's
point to it and
numbers.
it's numbered. But they walk up to you and then it's all Spanish. They're like, oh, we're good.
They don't even like introduce, there's none of that.
Yeah.
It's,
But then what happens if like they overcharge you on your bill and you have to be like, and then they're like,
I wouldn't care. It was so good. I would if it was
so
bad.
good.
I don't know. I would say something and have to get involved awkwardly. But
oh, it was. Really
And then
good.
I don't
But it was
know
good.
if we
It was
ever
good.
told you about this, but Louisville, the service was so fast.
Oh yeah.
Literally at every restaurant, we waited
every
less than 20
single
minutes.
fucking
Whoa.
place we
Like
went to, dude.
5-star place.
It makes Michigan look like a dump just
Literally.
because like we sit down, immediately get our like drinks and like order,
Served,
and
yeah.
we're out of there within 30-40 minutes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Whereas like you go to dinner around here and you're waiting 30-40 minutes to get your food. In your
Even
plate.
like that
I feel like
super
it wasn't
fancy
always like
place.
that. I
I
feel
know,
like back
I know,
in the day
dude.
it wasn't like that.
I feel like that
They
too.
just blame it on COVID and they don't have the staff. It's like, well, other
Louisville's
states
got their
have the
shit
staff.
together, so
Yeah.
clearly you're full of it.
Yeah, I've heard really cool things about Louisville.
Louisville's lit. Would go back
Louisville
again.
is a fun time.
And even the downtown, like, if you go to downtown Detroit, some places in downtown Detroit are ghetto and unsafe. But Louisville, like, you could literally walk all over the place. The homeless people don't come up to you asking for money. I thought that was weird, too. It was like, whoa, no beggars?
You walk past the guy, you're like, shouldn't you be asking me for money right now? He's like,
Literally.
You want money? He's like, no.
He's like, I have a family and a home.
You just think.
We did see a homeless person, though, that was face down on the street. And I was like, Ben, are they alive? And he was like, just don't fuck with them,
99% of
scary.
the time they're sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I hope he was sleeping, but
In my head, I'd just be like, it's that fucking Kentucky whiskey, baby. Real cool.
and at Copper and Kings, the tour guide got to drink with us at the end. He was freaking sloshed. I don't know how he does 10
yeah,
tours.
Ben told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, the coppers and
That's
Kings.
funny.
I don't know how he does 10 tours a day or whatever, however
that's
many he does,
crazy. What
but
a
he drinks
crazy
at every
job.
tour.
That's insane.
That'd be fun.
That's like ASMR for like alcoholics to fall asleep to.
See,
Right.
I think that's what I'm worried about, and that's why I haven't put this on YouTube yet. Is because YouTube doesn't obviously condone doing drug or alcohol use. You know, like
But
that.
on YouTube, you can find people making drinks.
Well, it's like I'm not
It just
condoning.
doesn't show
I'm not
you
condoning
drinking
alcohol. If you want to drink, let me just make this note now, and I'll just send this to YouTube if they ever clip me. We're not making no one drink. All right. We're just making drinks. You can drink along with us if you'd like, if you're of legal age. Point being, we're not making anybody drink. We're drinking, and that's the only part to it.
I'd actually prefer if I was the only person in the world that was able to drink and no one else could.
Life would be so great.
That would be awesome.
Endless Modelo.
Yeah.
No, Alex. What would be your endless drink if you're like you were the last man on earth? No, not even
Stout.
that. Not even that. You were the only person on earth that could drink, and you can only have one drink. What would it be?
Jack Honey.
Jack Honey.
Just bottle,
You're
just like
fucking
kegs
rebel,
of Jack
I
Honey,
swear to
dude.
God.
Probably. I mean, I would just get like a bunch of. Could I get some soda pops with it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
alcohol.
I just get
Just
a bunch of
that's
that.
the only alcohol.
You'd have
beverage you
like
could
barrels of Jack Honey.
Yeah. And I
and
would
just
just
like
Private
cases,
stash.
cases of Coke.
I would just wake up, drink too much of that, throw up, pass out, wake up, do the same
You go
thing
to the
all over
hospital.
again.
You're like, sir, your blood is like 97% Jack Honey.
Yeah.
You're
He's like, that's it.
that's not enough.
Yeah.
All right, Alex,
That's it.
You want a refill?
You can drink mine,
I'm
Ben.
down.
I will.
Thank you. I will not.
Trying
I
to
feel
equally pour it this time. There we go.
I ruined one of these fucking coasters. Damn.
You gotta tell Haley that.
I
I'm
know,
not.
That's a conversation for at home.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Gonna rip me up.
Sorry, I'm just adding a chair. I want an extra chair in mine.
What did you guys have for lunch? Actually, I know what Ben had for lunch today. He had
I had
hamburgers.
leftovers. Yeah, we had made hamburgers and potatoes and mac and cheese.
Yo, you actually brought it?
Yeah, I did bring it.
Gold star.
What
But
did
he
you have for
dropped his
lunch?
fucking potatoes. This guy.
Oh my god, dude! Look at my
What?
pants. Got mustard stain all over it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was cutting it. Yeah, too.
Oh, thank you.
I was cutting it on the table. I was like just trying to cut a potato in half with a fork, and it flipped off the end of the table and just flung fucking mustard potatoes all over. I was fucking pissed. It was crazy. But
Were
luckily,
the dogs
luckily,
eating it up?
no. Luckily,
Oh.
the burgers were on a separate plate, so I could at
Thank
least eat
God.
the burgers. I saved a couple potatoes. They were still stuck in the container. So, but yeah, that was my lunch. What'd you have for lunch?
Fast food.
I had a McChicken, everyone.
McChicken, a $4.40 McChicken, dude. Isn't that crazy?
What?
No, I don't think it's that much.
They
I think
used
it's
to
like
be on the dollar
$2.50 or
menu.
something.
I know. They used to be.
Let's look that up. Let's verify that.
Verify the McChicken, Alex. Come on, be the Jamie.
That's all you get is a McChicken
That is all
and
I
a
got
large
today.
Coke, no ice.
I got a large high C orange, no ice. Thank
Whoa.
Ooh, high C, and
When'd you
Fanta.
switch it up?
you. Alex is being healthy. He's getting high C instead of pop.
I don't know if that's really the healthier choice, but
Guys, let's give it up for Alex for being healthy.
Let's get it.
Ooh.
Eating McChicken.
I had a
Oh.
turkey and Swiss on
My phone
pretzel
just died.
roll.
It's all right. I'm already on it.
It was pretty good.
You had a what?
Ooh,
Turkey and Swiss on a pretzel roll.
Oh,
that
nice.
sounds so good.
Yeah, you guys.
I
have your
had
own
that,
private
and then I
little
had a
fucking-
Coke, a bottle of like 20-ounce Coke.
McChicken
It was
is $3.09,
$10.
dude.
Wait.
So much information
Yeah,
going
sorry.
on, dude.
You said the whole thing was $10.
Yeah,
The Coke
sandwich with the Coke, which I think is fucking ridiculous.
That's still crazy, but I thought for a second you said just the Coke was $10.
Oh
I was
no,
like, holy
no.
shit.
Mm-mm. And then
The McChicken is $3.09,
Whoa!
which is crazy.
that's three
That's on
times the
DoorDash.
price
The one
it was.
that's on DoorDash. The one right here.
Oh.
I don't know the one by
Well,
DoorDash,
DoorDash
DoorDash
prices
jacks
are
all the
more.
prices for everything.
even just the individual.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh, wow.
they do. I know, isn't that crazy that that's
And they
even
charge taxes and
Well, yeah, I
fees
know
and
that,
all
yeah.
this shit.
That's why I figured out.
But
that would
guess
just be the
what?
menu
I'm
price.
still ordering. I'm a DoorDash
Dash,
slut.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Alex is addicted too.
You like
yeah.
it too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ben told me yesterday that Front Page Deli is closed.
Yes.
I was
the
like,
one-
bro,
that location
what?
at least, yeah.
Oh, there's other locations?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a little bit of a chain, but I don't know if all of them closed or just that one.
Maybe-
but I was
maybe
a little
they
bummed.
did all-
Shout out to
closed.
Front Page.
Yeah.
That shit was so good. The Reuben egg rolls. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Do you want to hear some of these weird blogs?
About deli?
I don't remember.
Do you want to hear some of these weird blogs?
Yeah.
All
I was
right,
talking
yeah.
about?
Let's get back to that.
So they got like the bullshit ones, like tattoo blogs, blogs
Boring.
about feet, whatever.
Ew.
But then I kept scrolling, and there's incredibly crustache blogs. Dirty upper lip honors the best struggling mustaches.
Can I say this really quick?
Yeah.
But just because this is what I was trying to think of, Potbelly tomorrow. This is not an ad. Potbelly tomorrow is doing buy one get one for sandwich day. It's
Ooh.
sandwich day
Shit,
tomorrow.
really?
Fuck, dude.
So we should do that
Is
for
that the
lunch.
move?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh. Have you ever tried their soup?
Oh yeah. We
Yes.
always get
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit.
Ooh, it's so good.
I like the
What do you
chicken,
get?
I gotta be honest.
The
I
pot
tried.
pie one?
Well, I tried the broccoli cheddar one,
It's
and
pretty good.
I didn't like it as much as Panera. I didn't like it as
Hot
much as Panera.
take.
I know.
I'm surprised you even
It was
like
too
broccoli
creamy
cheddar.
for me. It was like not liquidy enough for me.
It's too thick.
It was too thick, which is weird to say. Kind
Have you ever tried the chicken pot pie soup?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
try that.
Okay.
You
So,
can
like-
get the little crumbs on top.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I like the loaded baked potato, but they have that like seasonally. That's
Ooh.
not always there.
Ooh.
The chicken pot pie is always there every time I
The
check.
broccoli cheddar.
Anyway.
All right, we can
All right,
cut all that out. I'm
blogs.
sorry.
No. It's
Blogs.
important food talk. Important food talk. But the dirty upper lip honors the best in struggling mustaches. So there's like a whole
What?
blog on like
Struggling
crusty,
mustaches.
nasty ass mustaches.
That's so funny. I want to
Like-
be on that.
Food in their mustache?
I'm assuming.
or
I'm
what?
not.
I think it
I don't
just
want to
means,
click
like,
on it because I
shitty-
don't want to join it.
It's a picture of
patchy,
Frank.
like patchy
Oh.
stashes. I think.
What did
Yeah.
I say? Oh.
Whoa! Cut that out.
I said it's a
Whoa,
picture of
cut
Frank.
it out.
No, Frank's got a good beard.
No, when Frank
Frank's got a
eats.
great beard.
Oh, when he eat. Oh yeah. Yeah, no,
I mean,
that's
he's got a
different.
good beard, but it gets messy.
Blogs for brutal parents. I hate my parents. Expose poor role models.
Oh,
I'm
that's
assuming-
got to be good.
I'm assuming this is about people that have brutal parents and they're just sitting there talking about it and exposing.
That's so funny. I bet that is maybe the funniest one to read.
I'd hope so.
Cause I bet there's kids on there that like don't have it that rough at all, and they're like bitching about nothing.
They're like,
broken
my parents is
pets.
only giving me $500 a week.
yeah,
and
yeah.
broken pet photo blogs. Fuck yeah, animals with casts. That's like the description.
Wow.
That's sad.
Features animals on the mend. Oh my god, that's insane.
That is insane.
Professional people watchers. That'd be a fun job,
Ooh.
dude. If you're a professional people watcher. I mean, aren't you just?
Do you just go to like fairs?
Yeah,
aren't
don't
you just like a
stand in
PI at
public
that
with
point?
a
You're just
camera?
like taking notes of everybody, that walks around.
Oh.
That's what it
I
is,
don't
right?
like
A
that.
professional people watcher.
I want to be a food reviewer.
Oh yeah,
That would be
that's dream
fucking
job. I'm
lit.
so sorry, Ben. I literally.
It's all right, bro. Homeless people and their wee blogs start to get high tech. What the fuck does that?
Ew, what?
Hold on. Dozens of homeless people run popular blogs, which they update in public libraries, in some cases with their personal laptops.
That
The,
rules.
the homeless man shown here, Happy IV, even addresses his website on a $400 bus, which he also calls home. So this is a fucking homeless people blog.
Imagine if you didn't have a home, but you were posting to a blog.
That's what I'm saying. How weird is that? And people are fucking
Homeless
reading that
blogging.
and they're commenting on it, and
That's insane.
I just think that's so much wilder than like watching a video or listening to some music or a podcast. Or
for sure.
I just think they like go buy a book. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems wild to me. That
No,
you're
it
gonna,
does.
Like,
It
you're gonna like
seems so-
subscribe to some literature.
Yeah.
It's like a magazine, a personal magazine. I don't know. That's just wild to me.
It seems so intimate because you could choose so many other forms of like reading instead of that.
Yeah. Like get a vet if you want to watch animals in casts and talk about it and shit. Just get like a vet magazine subscription and just like get magazines for veterinarians. Like,
Right.
you'll see them in there. Like you don't have to like go subscribe to somebody's personal blog that's all about that.
Speaking of books, I haven't read a book since high school, And my coworker is like super into reading, and like she's writing her own book right now. And so she was talking to me about this book called Fourth Wing.
Okay.
And it's like a fantasy type book, like How to Train Your Dragon. You know, it's like dragon riding and like that type of fantasy. So looking forward to fitting that in my schedule.
Yeah.
Really?
Reading a
See,
book.
I can't. I don't think I could read a fantasy book, to be honest with you. Like,
Fantasy's fun. What do you want
I
to read
know.
about? Like a biography on the Kennedys? Like,
no,
fuck that.
well, I'd like to read something that is real, but also like crazy interesting. I don't know.
Like what?
I just can't imagine putting the effort into reading anything and it being like just some made up thing that some guy thought of.
It's like a movie in your head. You
I know,
escape from
I know.
reality for a little bit.
And listen,
you
I love a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
Right. It's like a movie.
But it's so easy to view. It's not as you don't have to read words.
And they're making a movie about this
You're just talking
book
about being
too.
lazy?
Fourth
I'm just
Wing.
lazy.
I'm
I
lazy.
guess.
I don't like to read.
Yeah.
They just got a deal with Amazon Prime.
Who did?
It's called Fourth Wing, this book.
Oh, they got an Amazon.
Yeah,
Prime?
where the author is going to be the executive producer.
Oh, for the
Oh.
movie or whatever.
Yeah.
They're making a movie.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So that'll be
That's
lit.
very interesting.
Yeah. See,
Has that ever even happened where the author is the
Usually
executive?
not.
Yeah, I mean it has happened. I don't.
Oh, I'm
I don't think
sure.
that's the majority. No,
Right.
Usually they just buy it. No,
Is J.K. No.
No.
no, no, he's not. No,
She.
oh, she.
He.
I'm sorry, he.
My
I'm
man
thinking of-
J.K..
I'm thinking of the Game of Thrones guy, right? Who am I thinking of? Who's the big? Yeah, Game of Thrones guy. Who's the Game of Thrones guy? He's like a
Is
big
it George
the big ass
something?
George something. Yeah.
Oh, Soros?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
not Soros.
Who's George Soros?
That's like a.
Is that
like
a crime
wealth-
boss?
That's like a wealthy executive. I'm pretty sure. George Soros or a politician. That sounds like a politician.
That's
We don't know. We don't know anything.
We don't know
here,
nothing
okay?
Let me
about
look it
nothing.
up.
The whiskey
Game of
sours
Thrones
are great.
Author.
That's all we know.
I would
Whiskey
say- dude,
sour.
these are pretty good. If I
Thumbs
do,
up.
I would say this is a drink that I would.
George
order at a bar.
R.R. Martin.
Thank you.
I knew it
I'm
was
retarded.
George
Thank
something.
Thank you, Jamie.
I can't. Yeah, for real. I can't believe I said George Soros. That is who I was thinking of. I feel like when I
Yeah.
said George Soros.
But yeah, I have not read a book since like 2015, 2016.
I haven't read a book since the 10th
Yeah.
grade.
So-
You can make fun of me all you want.
I mean,
the
same
last
though.
and the only book I read during high school was George Orwell's 1984. That was the only book
That's the I
that's
mean,
the
I was
only-
in an AP English
that was the
class, so
only-
that's why I read a few books.
That was the only book I like read all the way through.
You didn't read Lord of the Flies or Of Mice and Men
read Lord of the
nope.
Flies.
or what was that, Kite Runner?
I feel.
That book was fucked up.
I don't know. I just watched.
I feel like all of the
movies.
school books, at least once. You know how you read them as a class. You read them.
Oh,
you read
good
section
catch.
by section, like
Yeah,
a certain
I hate
section.
that.
of
Like,
one.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
when
read
you're in a
chapters
regular
X
English
through
class,
X.
that's what you do. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fancy
Okay,
ass.
Mrs. AP.
Yeah.
I was AP.
If you were an AP English, you're try hard. Okay.
Like and subscribe.
Okay.
AP Language and Comp. Like and subscribe.
No, but I just I feel like at least at some point there was a few chapters in every book that I read in school that I did not read and just read like a bunch of summaries
Romeo
on it
and Juliet.
for like homework and stuff.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Fuck that shit.
Did you have to watch? Oh my God, we
The
watched
new one?
Yeah,
And the old
the
one?
new one and the old one. That was insane.
The new
The
one is
DiCaprio
so
one,
bad.
dude,
I think
when
we
there was like
watched
a
the-
gun, he kills himself
Yes,
with a gun. Oh
yeah.
my God,
It's
dude.
so bad.
hilarious. I thought it was. We should watch that. Just to like.
Romeo
That's
and
such,
Juliet.
that's such a cringe movie. It's insane.
Fucking hate it. I hate any poetry that's written like that. Sorry, not sorry. Hot take, I know.
Oh no, that's not.
But it's like,
That's not a hot take.
I
I bet
wanna
you
read
go
something
ask
and
anybody that was
understand.
born in 2002 and like later, they have no idea how to decipher that shit. I don't even know how to decipher that shit, and I paid attention. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they don't teach that shit. Man.
well, when you have to have a book that explains the fucking poem, or like have that extended version,
Let
where
art
it's
thou
like,
be weddeth me.
where it's like, okay, this is what it actually means in English, like today's English. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but
I find it so hard to believe that people like talked like that back then. Did people really talk like that?
no,
History.
people wrote like that. I think.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
People talk like this.
People who love
you know?
the smell of
But
their
just
own
with a
fart.
British accent.
Yeah.
Because America wasn't around. Or I guess it was. When was Shakespeare alive? Like 1800s?
That was way before America.
1800s? Hell no, Shakespeare wasn't alive in the
I
1800s.
think so.
Look that up. Yeah.
And I had to fucking read Othello, too. That was horrible.
I kind of remember that. I don't think I read the whole... I think we just read like a...
Like a little excerpt from it.
Yeah, or just like a shortened version.
All right, let's see.
Or maybe that was just another book I didn't really read.
Definitely not 1800s.
Yeah, no.
15 what? 15 what?
Not even... I don't
15
even...
Born 1564.
Wow.
Died 1660.
Read one fucking
Wow.
book. Let me restate that. I read one fucking book. It wasn't even
That
that
was
book.
on the dot. That was pretty good.
Damn,
1500s.
babe.
Very good.
You're good with your dates. I'm not.
It's the alcohol.
So yeah, everyone talked with a British accent because America was not around then.
Mm.
There you go. That's what I was trying to get at.
Isn't it crazy? Have we already talked about this? Isn't it crazy that
Refill.
Americans... I feel like we've talked about this before,
What?
honestly.
Americans what?
I feel
Well,
like
that's
it's
so much
crazy.
better. That
like,
one's really good. Finish
Americans,
that. Sorry.
we literally, the colonists went out of their way to talk differently than British people to just be less like
Did
Britain.
we? Was
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
idea?
We literally like developed our own accent just as like a fuck you to. I'm pretty sure that's true.
It is true
Fact check
because
me.
the people that moved here, like originally, they didn't talk as American as we talk now. So
Right,
like
of
the
course.
dialect just evolves
Yeah.
with their kids.
Well, I just
you
saw
know?
I saw a
But I
video
think
recently
people,
that
like,
was
chose
it
to
broke
talk.
it down. I
Oh,
mean,
they did, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like Louisiana's the French, and like there's like different regions. This dude broke it down and explained how like the Southern accent became to be, or how the Louisiana accent became to be, or how the Midwest, you know, the Wisconsin accent became to
Yeah.
be. They're all like from Europe, France,
What do you think?
Ireland.
But different areas
like,
in Europe.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
the people came
talk
over, and
different.
it kind of just started like
Let me ask you guys.
dwelling
this.
into this American accent, and then that's why I'm like, I don't know if it was like they came over here and were like, fuck it, let's change our accent. I think we just got lazy because we're Americans, love it, and that's just kind of where we're like, fuck it, why are we doing this stupid shit
Yeah.
and writing in cursive and fuck this? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I'm just gonna talk to you normal,
So
and that's how that figured
interesting question for you all. I am part of Toastmasters, which is like a public speaking group. And today we had a debate on if America should become a territory of Canada or if Canada should become U.S.'s 51st state.
That's a big state, though.
That's a huge state. That's way bigger. We all.
But we would
everyone
be
thinks
one
Alaska's so big.
territory of Canada.
I
then?
don't think they would accept that. Are you talking about like realistically, like if they were just
no,
like,
just
hey,
like what would be like.
the more logical thing
Yeah.
to do. Wait, what was the first option to not?
So either U.S. becoming part of Canada or Canada becoming the 51st state of the U.S.
Well, logically, from my standpoint, I'd say Canada become the 51st state.
Right.
But do I think they would do that? No.
I mean,
Absolutely
no,
not.
it's not about what it
Because they're
actually
already. I mean, they're
happened. It's
already
about,
separated into what, like eight like
no, like
territories or whatever.
13, more
Some
than
shit like
10,
that.
I think.
More than 10, whatever. You know.
So what is the question? What would be more
But
efficient?
if we had to,
No, like what would you pick? You know,
if we
like,
had to
what do you think would be more probable? I
one-time
guess?
switch,
To me, Canada literally is already a state of the like. Canada's so like the U.S.
yeah.
I feel like it's not even. I don't know.
That's what
But
I'm
not
saying.
with like gun controls, health
No, of
care,
course,
all
Canada's
this other
crazy,
Well,
stuff,
then
but-
if they
you know?
become a state, then they become their
then
own.
they would they
ruling.
would be following our
They
constitution.
would be following our federal law, but they'd have their
Right.
own,
State
state
by
laws.
state,
so it's
whatever.
like they could still say no guns, or they could say the
They
exact
can't
same.
say no guns.
They could say the exact same thing they're saying right now, which is like you can have a gun if you hunt or you do this or
Yeah.
you do that. I mean, you can do the same thing. You come over to Canada's like part of the United States. Well, you can have a gun legally. Anyone can have a gun.
You just have to open carry it.
What do you want a license for that? The state.
Canada's so
the state
big. Don't you feel like
determines
there's
that.
like a lot of redneck types out there?
Oh, absolutely. I
I
mean,
feel like
think about the Scandinavians and shit that are out there.
Yeah.
The people that are like living in the middle of fucking ice.
Yeah.
The indigenous
Dude.
people.
Oh yeah. It's what did I say? What?
No,
Oh,
I'm not correcting you.
Oh, okay. I was like, God forbid. But anyways, yeah. It's just like point being is like
Inuit might be offensive too. I don't know.
Inuit.
Yeah, I
Inuit
think it
is like an
No,
actual
indigenous-
geographical tribe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like where they came from. The Inuit tribe is like from a section.
And it's like a region. The Inuit Islands is like a region.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
pretty
didn't even
sure?
think about that.
I think so. Inuit Islands? Anyone?
Inuit Islands.
I don't think so.
Jamie's on it real quick.
Jamie.
I might be wrong.
I
I'm.
I
No,
really
think
don't
I'm
think
wrong.
there's islands. Is Inuit a geographic location? I don't think so.
God damn it, Ben. God damn
the
it.
PC term is usually indigenous or aboriginal.
Not indigenous.
No.
Sorry, it's audio. We can cut all this out. The Inuit are an indigenous people of the Arctic. The word Inuit means
Okay.
the people. So it's not.
But it's
It's not
specifically
culturally
referring
appropriate to say
people
that.
that are from the Arctic.
From the
region.
Arctic, yes.
Okay.
The singular of Inuit is Inuk. I'm assuming it's I-N-U-K. I don't know how you say that.
Inuk.
Inuk, whatever.
But you can't say that all the indigenous people from Canada are Inuits.
Where does the
Yes.
Arctic start?
Look it up.
Oh, fuck. There's so many things.
There's so many
I'm going
things.
to cut this whole
I
bit
think
out.
it's probably like it depends on the longitude and latitude, you know,
I assume
Yeah.
so.
where it's at, like how north.
The people
Okay,
of the
within
snow
okay,
region.
within the Arctic Circle, a line of latitude about 66.5 degrees north of the equator, which within the circle are the Arctic Ocean basin, the northern parts of Scandinavia, Russia, Canada, Greenland, the U.S., and the state of Alaska.
Wow.
So people that
northern
live
part-
in that area are all Inuits.
The
We're
northern
Inuits.
part, yeah, like
we're
the
the-
northern part of Alaska and like over, basically, are technically Inuit. So like anybody across the border that's like, hey, no.
They're badass.
Hey.
Badass. Living like that in those conditions.
I
fuck.
miss going to Canada. We used to go to Canada, go fishing and shit. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
probably
fun.
didn't go that far north.
Oh, we went like you would drive 4 hours past the border and then 2 hours in the middle of the
Oh,
woods,
jeez.
like
Wow.
a bumpy ass trail of 2 hours into the middle of nowhere. And yeah, it would be a long drive up there. But the only recollection I remember besides the whole fishing trip is on the drive through the mountains and shit. We stopped at a Subway because we always stop at Subway to get lunch or whatever. And within like we were coming down the street and I'm like, yo, where's Subway at? They're like 5 minutes down the road. We're like almost there. I'm like, oh, okay. I got super nauseous with like
Ooh.
for no reason. It wasn't hot in the car. It wasn't like we were up in the mountains or anything. We were just driving down the
In
road.
Canada, it's called Sub-Zero.
I like opened the door, just fucking barked up
Oh.
chunks, and I was like, "All right, I'm ready for." They were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like,
You're like, "I'm
fine."
ready to
I felt
eat.
fine afterwards. I was like, "I don't know what that was. It just hit me out of nowhere." But it's probably because we were just eating fish, fried fish, the whole week. It was good, dude. Fried fish. I'll
I mean, yeah.
eat what you
but-
catch. It's good.
Dude, I would love. I
Just
honestly.
eat fish fillet. We just make sandwiches. Bring a bunch of hamburger
Ooh.
buns, fried
Some
fish, and bring
tartar
some tartar
sauce.
sauce, and just go to town.
You see, I hate the cold so much, but I love the idea of like.
It wasn't cold. I'll say that. Sorry.
Well, it's in summer, right? You guys would go in summer.
It was
Or spring.
April. Yeah.
All right, keep
Sorry.
going.
I was just gonna say I love the idea of like living in a cold place in like a very rural spot and just like fishing and eating fish all the
If
time.
you had like a
That'd be
a
awesome.
spot where like, all right, I can go inside and there's warmth, like there's a fire going.
Yeah.
You would have an awesome
dude.
time. I think you would be ice
I'll
fishing
bundle
and
up,
shit.
dude. I'll bundle up.
You
I'll
build a
be
little
cozy.
bungalow on the fucking ice.
Yeah.
Dude,
You
go
gotta
ice.
catch some like little traps.
Yeah, yeah,
Set
yeah.
out some traps.
That'd be fun.
Catch some
one day, dude. One day.
Little small game or whatever.
lemmings. Are those
What?
Are those only? I think those
What
are
are
only.
lemmings? I've never even.
What the fuck?
I fish all the time. I don't even know what that is.
Well, lemmings. I think that might only be in like the poles. Like it might be that far.
What
north
are
and
you
south.
talking about?
That's what like
type
polar
of
bears.
fish?
Polar bears eat lemmings. It's like
a fish? Because it's a rat. What I'm looking up.
Yeah, it is.
There's a rat.
Yeah, but
Oh,
do
it's
they
a
live in
rat?
Canada?
A small rodent usually found or near the Arctic tundra biomes.
wow.
Lemmings are. Let's see. Let's look at the Wikipedia.
It's a rat.
They're part of the group that includes rat, mice, hamsters, gerbils, They look just like a gerbil or a hamster. You would literally
Let me see.
have it in your
Oh, they're kind of cute.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
polar
come in a
bears
bunch of
eat
different
them.
colors. That's all they can eat. I don't believe that.
Well,
dude.
I just know because I did a project when I was in elementary school, and I know polar bears eat lemmings.
I saw this crazy video. This shark in the Arctic
Holy
and
shit.
this lion. The lion. What am I
Lion
thinking of?
shark? Or tiger shark?
No, a fucking seal.
Oh, sea lion.
Sea lion, thank you. I was like, a sea lion and a shark were fighting, and he had it by its neck. The sea lion had the shark by its neck.
Whoa!
And you could
Whoa.
see it like flip out of the water, and its throat just get ripped out, and it was like it was crazy.
Sea lions
And
are
the
friggin'
caption was
deadly.
Shark's
like, "That's
neck-
why they call it sea lions." And it's like,
The
holy-
shark's neck
dude,
got
he
ripped
ripped
out?
the
Yeah.
shark's neck. It was
Well, that's
crazy.
interesting because I think sharks usually beat the sea lion.
That's what I would think, right? You
Sharks
would-
eat seals.
well,
I
and then
think.
I think
the
they eat
polar
sea
bears,
lions,
the polar
too.
bears eat the seals and shit. Like that's the only thing
Oh.
big enough
But
for
at
them
the
to like eat
zoo,
and
they
get
put the
nutrition.
seals with the polar bears.
No, they do not. No, they do not. Polar bears are by themselves.
Are they?
Go to the Detroit Zoo.
I'm not even sure.
Tell me there's anything. They don't even put penguins. They don't put nothing in
Because
there.
you
That
just
shit will
walk
eat-
through the thing.
I know they're taken
the
care
little
of and shit,
tunnel.
but
Polar
they're
bears
still-
do fuck up seals.
They're the most aggressive
do.
bear out there, even if
Oh,
they
they
are in
are, yeah.
captivity. In captivity, I'm a fucking oh my God,
Captivity.
dude. These fucking whiskey
Captivity.
sours, man.
Number 1 is polar
Cut me
bear.
off,
Number
dude.
2 is grizzly bear. And how deadly they are. If you see a grizzly bear, act dead. That's what you're supposed to do. For real.
Yeah.
Oh wait. What's the? It's
The black
brown-
bears.
Black bear, you make noise.
Make noise. Act bigger. Grizzly bears. Lay
You're-
down, play
lay
dead.
dead, yeah.
Polar bear, just run for your fucking life because you're not.
Wait, what
Polar
is
bear,
it
you're not
saying,
gonna
though?
get away.
It says it's like black bear, blah, polar or brown.
Blah.
No, listen.
Blah.
Black bear, blah, brown bear, blah, polar bear, dead, or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Let me
That's
look
like
it
what the
up.
saying is. It's
I have
like,
no idea.
Bear sing.
or it's like
Survival bear saying.
black bear, wave, polar or brown bear, grave,
No,
or
polar
no,
bear grave.
polar bear grave.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see it. Let's hear it.
If a bear is brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. And if it's white, good night.
Good night. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what
I
it
like
is.
that. That's
Thank you,
good.
Facebook.
Thank you.
Put that on a shirt. I'm sure it is. Yeah, no, Canada's great though. People are amazing. I don't understand. It's really like
Did you see moose up there?
off-putting. No, I don't think so. But it was beautiful. I mean, driving to the mountain, 4 hours north, and then another 2 hours north. I mean, like I said, the 2 hours north, can't
would
see
love
anything.
to
It's
see
like a
a
trail
moose.
that like Max or Chris is walking along, cutting branches for 2 hours because you're so overgrown. Nobody goes back there.
How did you guys know about that area to fish?
It's just been like a family, in the family.
Little
These
family
guys-
the
secret.
Martins?
No, the farm up north.
Oh,
The farmers.
Bill.
Yeah, those guys. They had
Bill.
family. They've been going there for like 100 years, plus
Oh, that's
100
cool.
years. Granddads on top of granddads. been
Guys,
going
let's
up
not
there.
dox people, okay? Let's not.
Yeah, no.
My
dox
family
them.
has
I'm
not
doxing
been
the
here for 100
Canadians, dude.
plus
Canadians are
years.
full of it. Speaking of Canadians, Alex used to play hockey all the time.
I used to play hockey all
You
the
still,
time.
I mean,
You
technically you
don't
should
now.
be playing hockey, but you don't.
Yeah, I'm
Are
signed.
you a sub?
I'm a sub. I'm signed
Beer
up as
league.
a sub.
Do you
So
even join?
I like
Have you
never
played?
go. They always need players. Like they every week. It's on Fridays at night. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
can't. It's like,
After you worked all week? Yeah.
dude, it's just the last thing I want to do is go play fucking hockey
With a bunch of middle-aged men.
with a bunch of middle-aged
who
drunk
are
guys.
half drunk, yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't blame you.
it's like, I don't know. Yeah, if it were on any other day, I think I'd be more like if it were on Sundays, I think I'd be more willing.
So tell me, have you ever gotten into a fight?
Oh
while you're
yeah,
playing
you have any
hockey?
fight stories or
Oh,
anybody that you've
anything
seen
good?
getting
Any
fucking
juicy
clocked
fights?
out?
You
or
or
some shit?
Robbie?
Well, back when I played like travel hockey as a teenager, I was, yeah, I definitely got in fights. I used to, dude, there was like a period of time where I was like, that was what I was obsessed with, was just like fucking
Starting shit.
Gloves
Well,
off?
no, just like body,
Oh,
like checking people.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I got like good at it. I was taking down like big guys, but then I kind of, I don't know. I probably got my bell wrong, and then
Did you back
stopped.
off because you were getting your shit
Yeah, I
rocked
probably got
afterwards?
rocked one time and just decided to
You
stop.
probably.
I definitely got rocked.
Yeah.
I was like,
Dude, imagine how small he was at like 12.
I mean, he's a beanpole right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had like a couple untreated concussions.
When did you start hockey? What age were you?
Were you like 8?
I'm sure
I started playing hockey when I was 4.
Oh, that young. Okay.
Yeah.
But there had to have been like no. I can see it. I can see like parents like egging them on, but like when you're young, there's no like checking. And
I started
shit, right?
ice skating when I was 3, and I started playing hockey when I was 4.
Oh, nice.
But yes, when I
What?
well, I was not. I was like one of the last people to grow. Like my age.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So,
like, imagine,
everyone's
12-year-old Alex checking you and laying you out. I'd be like, fuck you, kid.
Well, also, but
It's like throw you across the ice.
But everyone's shoulders were at my head. Like,
They didn't have to get down.
It was easy to like fucking
take him down,
rattle me. Yeah, but I got. Well, I don't know why I brought that up. I was like, I got really good at checking one time.
But then I got my ass beat.
And then I kind of stopped.
What about Robbie? Did he get into fights too?
Yeah, he was a goalie for all of that.
Oh.
I mean, now in the beer league, he plays player, but
Gotcha.
I think
no fights.
I think the only fight, somewhat of a fight that I got in the beer league was involving. It's because Robbie was getting in a fight, and then some guy like shoved me, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then kind of just, but nothing happened. We didn't like really throw hands. I've definitely thrown hands when when I was a teenager playing travel hockey.
It's my favorite part about hockey is the fights.
Yeah, hockey's great. Well, did you bring that up because of
Have you seen it? Oh, yeah, we were talking about this at work the other day.
Well, actually,
today.
let's start with Friday the 13th, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because it all starts with Jason Voorhees. There's a Jason movie. I think it's Jason when he like goes into the future or something, and it says that they're like describing his outfit or something, like these scientists that are studying him or something like that. Jason goes to space. Jason X.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Jason
whatever.
goes to space. Yeah.
But they're
this
like,
mask.
This mask was from a sport outlawed in 2024, and like back when that movie was made, it seemed like so far away.
That was like the 90s. That was like the late 90s when that movie came out.
But 2024 is right around the corner, and someone just died playing hockey.
Like last week, not even like
what?
4 days ago. It was crazy.
Slice to the neck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Someone's blade cut their neck, and they died.
Give him some respect. Let me find.
Was
it
it like an NHL player?
Oh yeah. No, it was a. I think it was a. It was like
AAA
a different division, but
It was like
it was
the
in
Nottingham
London.
Panthers was the team he was on. So I think he was. It was like a British team.
That's why. The Brits do not
Savage.
play good hockey. If you didn't get my joke.
His leg comes up. Oh, wait, hold on. This isn't even full.
I
Hold
saw
on, hold on. No, this isn't a good video. You see him where he walks away and there's just blood all over the ice.
But then we started talking more about like there was a. Ben
All I can
brought
see is a
up earlier-
14-second video. No one's got the fucking. Oh, here we go. Here's
Let me see
the
the
minute.
slice.
The minute video.
Oh, frame by frame.
Frame by frame, dude. His leg comes up, slices
That's
him.
brutal.
Yeah, dude. The police are investigating this right now. That's what we're.
I saw
That's
that.
where our conversation kind of led into was the
Oh,
fact
really?
that like how is like where does that become?
Why did that guy do all that?
he lost his balance? He threw his leg up. Well, that's
But
that's what I was.
that high? What are you, a ballet
Well, that's
dancer?
what I was telling Alex. Is like it's yeah. It could be an absolute accident. You know, even if it is like 100%. I lost my. You know, that's what happened. I'm sorry, but like you signed up for the sport. You know what I mean? Like you don't.
You have to take responsibility.
Yeah,
for
I
what
mean,
you're
like
wearing.
you know what you're doing. You know what you have on, and I know you didn't know that dude was gonna be right behind you. You know, it's like I don't know what to tell you. There was an analogy I made earlier that was.
I would just feel so fucking bad for the guy if it really was like a genuine accident and he had no
for
idea.
sure.
Like,
I know.
that kills me, dude.
And that's what I think should be deciphered is like, all right, if it was an accident, okay, but he's still. There's got to
I
be
mean,
like some kind of recourse, right?
Crazy
It's not
shit
just like
happens in football too.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like
Especially
people like
at like
break
the high
necks,
school and
or
collegiate
like
level.
MMA. That one dude where he hit him in the back of the head and he's brain damaged for the rest of his life. He's like literally in a wheelchair.
That's
it's like
my
it's
sister's
it's like do you get charged for that or do you
Yeah.
just like hey you get a
a
suspension?
senior
It's
at
like
Warren
what?
Woods Tower. He like just had a horrible freaking tackle with another guy, and he literally got paralyzed. On the field.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's,
At 17 years old,
Is
you're
again,
paralyzed.
it's like
that's
all right.
crazy. But Ben brought that up. But that's what's so weird about this case specifically is because it's not like you can't really say, why were you hitting him that hard when he was clearly like you've already hit him so hard. It was like a freak thing. Like the blade happened to be where his neck was. So it's like hard. It's really hard to say if it was an accident or not.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess let the police investigate.
That's the analogy. I said, well, you sign up to be a cop. You don't intend on killing any, you might not intend on killing anybody, but you kill somebody and the shit happens. Like you got to take repercussions for that.
for
no
sure.
offense, but like you killed somebody. You know,
Right.
it's like
If
you got to
take a life-
go through the system just like anybody else does. You know.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you, just like I like the hundreds of people that have dealt with this through like the NFL and like basketball or whatever. You know, it's like they're just gonna be like, oh, he gets a suspension for a month or 2 months or whatever, and he's back in the game. It's like, to me, that makes no sense just because of the suspension. It's like, all right, yeah, maybe you're hurting the team a little bit by not having this player in, but like, again, that's not a real life learn your lesson situation. That's
Yeah.
your job
That's a slap on
teaching
the
you a
wrist.
lesson. That's your job teaching you a lesson. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And that's what people I think forget about, and that's why I'm curious to see how this turns out. And I know me and Al were talking about like it's very interesting that you brought that up, the whole 2024 hockey mask thing, because I had no idea about that. And then the day before we were talking about, Al was saying this might be a whole huge issue because they're going to be like, oh, we're going to have to change the blades and stuff, and you know, like go on with it. And it's like because they started using titanium blades. They used to use steel blades or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like now the titanium ones are lighter, so you can't fucking you know. It's like they're gonna come up with some bullshit ass excuse to start PCing regulating the fucking sports teams, and then you brought that up today, and I was like, that's a good point, dude.
I mean, hockey's already been significantly regulated just from the sheer like the whole concussion thing with football. Like football, there have been so many rules put in place for the concussion.
How you can tackle.
The same thing. It spilled over into every other sport too. Like any other sport that you could possibly get a concussion
soccer
in.
and everything.
Like,
sorry, my kid's gonna play like tennis, soccer, or baseball.
Well, yeah, soccer
literally
has, like,
though.
crazy like
I will
rules
say,
and regulations.
I will say I told Ben this earlier, but I do remember all through when I don't have to in the beer league, but you also don't need a cage in the beer league.
What?
But I would always wear a caged helmet.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Like that's what all the
Puck to the face.
But you don't have to
like-
do that in pro.
You don't
need
even
a
have to wear a
cage.
face
You
mask.
just need a visor.
Oh,
like
I know, because the game that I just went to, this guy got pucked in the face.
Oh yeah, no, it's brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the way up until professional, you need a cage. And for as long as I've been playing, I don't know when this stops necessarily. Maybe it's in college, but I've always had to wear a neck guard.
Oh yeah, just in case.
Oh
yeah.
really?
Yeah, like a little cloth thing. And goalies have
Do
had
pro
that.
goalies wear that now?
Goalies,
They
I feel
have like a longer mask.
goalies have like a
up to
plastic
your chest,
shield.
right?
Yeah, goalies have a
Yeah.
plastic shield that's attached to their mask, their
That
helmet,
hangs
and
It's just like
Well, that's
one
because that
whole
one
thing.
dude fucking that's how I found out about the video. I was like scrolling on Twitter, I kept seeing that video.
yeah, the goalie,
and I thought that was the
gets-
original one that
What, they
got.
got pucked to the neck?
No, there was a goalie that got same thing, blade to the
slice.
neck, and he was just blood all over fucking
Yeah, he was,
ice,
like,
dude.
literally.
Did he die?
No,
No, he didn't.
Oh, he
someone
didn't?
came on the ice and put their fingers in his neck
Clotted
and
his
saved
neck.
it.
Wow.
Which makes me think, like,
Oh
why
my
didn't
God.
did no one do that this
Right.
time?
Nobody
Like,
knew first aid
I don't
to
know.
help this man.
I don't
Been a
know.
while. It's been a while. This is why I need a
Yeah.
soundboard, but
Maybe
yeah.
it was just in a crazier location on the neck.
But yeah, and so point being, I thought it was that old one, and then I kept seeing tweets, and they're like, "Look what happened yesterday," and I'm like, "Yesterday?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I had to go look it up.
That's why you don't play hockey in Britain.
I guess, yeah. The Brits don't know ice.
It's like, what are you playing other than football? I mean,
Soccer.
that's what I. That's what I mean. Do they play cricket?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where they invented it. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think it
that
was
India?
invented in India.
In India, but I think the
Because of
British
the
were
British.
in India when
Because they own British
yeah, right?
people.
Didn't they?
Owned India at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, they might have. Yeah.
Is it when was India? When did it become its own country? I feel like it was kind of
Like,
recent.
Pretty, yeah. Like 1900s, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's see, Jamie here on the move.
I'm sorry.
No idea. I want to get. Like I said, we're in the process for the audience. We're in the process of getting Alex a tablet in here.
Yes.
So it has a soundboard, and we
I will
can
look
have him
anything
look
and
it up.
everything up.
So you don't have to worry or rely on your dead phone.
Yes.
1947, after World War II, they
Yeah.
finally became a nation.
Wow.
And then Pakistan split in 60s or 70s.
Oh, they kind of started. That's where it started. People started splitting off.
Because
from
it was
India.
one whole thing before.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't. No offense. I have no idea about that part of that history of that world. I know I know just like weird shit. I don't know like particularly like I know all of India's history.
Or like China. China split so many times.
Oh yeah.
Mongolia,
I mean, yeah,
Hong
the amount of
Kong.
wars that they've had alone on Asia, discounting Russia, which I think we'll talk about that another time. I think that's so weird that Russia
is not Asia.
Yeah, it is. It's part of the Asian
I mean,
continent.
technically,
Yeah, I know. Think about that.
But it's like, I feel like they're two way different people.
But they're Asian,
cultures
and you
are
can
like-
technically call them Asians. They're from Asia.
Whoa.
That's just weird.
Don't do it to,
That's just
to
weird
a
to
Russian
think about,
space,
and I want to
but-
know. I want to know how they feel about it. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about.
I want to know how they feel about it too, though. I want to know whether they want to be considered European or Asian.
Well, yeah, they
like
are.
the people in the
They're
Asian
definitely not
side.
European, dude.
I
Europe
think
is
they're
so
more
small.
European than Asian.
I think that whole area should be its own nation. Like,
Whoa, Yugoslavia?
well, like all the Czech people, all the Russian,
Prior
like
Yugoslavia?
I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm
Whoa,
just kidding.
no.
Relax, bleep that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, big bleep.
Let's not talk about territories and war at this time. Okay? Taiwan. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
And then
That-
I follow this other like type of investigative journalist called Real News No Bullshit on Instagram, and they like do all these polls and stuff. And why I'm bringing this up is they recently had one of like, would you support U.S. involvement if shit went south with Taiwan and China? And it's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big up in the air question.
But the U.S. has to get involved with every fucking thing, so it's like we don't even have a say.
Oh yeah, it's hypothetical. It's hypothetical, people.
Yeah.
Oh, China-Taiwan thing's gonna for sure happen.
If you're drinking along, you know how we feel. But thank you for joining Stool Talk.
Oh shit.
Oh, go ahead, Alex. Go ahead. Finish it
no,
up.
Final
Finish it up.
thoughts.
No, finish up the
Final
last
I
topic.
don't want to say anything.
Oh, he doesn't want to say anything.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
Smart.
I appreciate you guys for sticking around. If you did stick around, if not, nothing.
If not, you missed out.
Yeah, you missed out.
Yeah, fuck you.
Join us next week. We'll have a different drink, some new topics.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for sticking around.
Peace out.
Thank you.